Hello friends, welcome once again to ASOM for Online Maths. In this video, I'm going to teach you the three types of angles usually formed on the parallel and transversal line. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to my channel so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Now, before you know the types of angles that are formed on parallel and transversal line, remember there are more than three, but I'm going to teach you three. Before you need to know these types of angles, it is wise you know the meaning of parallel lines and transversal line. What are parallel lines? Two or more lines are said to be parallel if they can never meet at any point, no matter how you try to extend them. Supposing you have a line going this way and another line going towards this direction, you will see that these two lines can never meet, no matter how you try to increase their length, because their directions are the same. So these two types of lines are said to be parallel lines because parallel lines are lines that can never meet no matter how you try to extend their length. Now, any line which tries to cut across two or more parallel lines, the line is called a transversal line. So transversal line is a line that cuts across any two or more parallel lines. And whenever this transversal line cuts across two or more parallel lines, so many angles are formed. The first angle that is formed is the alternate angles. Now, how would you know the alternate angles, or how would you recognize them? When you see them, alternate angles are the Z angles. They look like this. The alternate angle, they are the Z angle. Any angle formed here and the angle formed here are said to be alternate angles. And every alternate angles are equal to each other. As you can see, this looks like a Z. So the Z angle is the alternate angles because they look like Z. And alternate angles are equal to each other. Then again, apart from the alternate angle, we have the angle we call the corresponding angles. We have the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are formed on the same side of a transversal line, but they are seen on different regions. One is outside, one is inside. For example, now look at this angle here. Or rather, if you try to consider this angle here and this angle here, these two types of angle are said to be corresponding. Angle A and angle B, they are corresponding because they are formed on different sides of a transversal. For clarity, supposing you have a parallel line here and another parallel line here, this is still a transversal. Any angle formed here and the angle formed here are said to be corresponding angles. You can see that one is inside and one is outside. It's not only them, this and this are said to be corresponding as well. We call the corresponding angles F angles. That is how you remember them. The F, if you look here, this looks like letter F. So we call it the F angle. The F angle is the corresponding angle, the F. As you can see, this angle and this angle are corresponding angle. But this one is alternate, the Z angle. That's how you know the alternate angles and corresponding angles. And apart from the alternate angles and the corresponding angle, we still have another popular angle which is still formed on a parallel and the transversal line, which is the vertically opposite angle. So vertically opposite angles are directly opposite to each other vertically. For example, angles like this are said to be vertically opposite. This angle and this angle are vertically opposite. That is angle A and angle B. They are vertically opposite. This angle and this angle also are vertically opposite. They are facing each other directly. Now you can still get vertically opposite angles from these parallel and transversal lines. If you look up here, this angle and this angle A and B are vertically opposite. Even this and this are vertically opposite because they are facing each other. We call it the V angle. If you look at this, they look like V. The V angles are the vertically opposite angle. The vertically opposite angles. So I'm writing it in short form. The vertically opposite angle, V angle. One is formed here and the other is formed downwards here if you try to complete the line. So that is how you know the three types of angles that are formed on the parallel and transversal line. 1 is alternate, 2 is corresponding, and 3 is vertically opposite angle. And to remember these angles, it is wise to remember all these things here. The Z angle represents the alternate, the F angle represents the corresponding, while the V angle represents the vertically opposite angle. And the proper mastery of all these key types of angles I've discussed with you now we go a long way helping you to tackle problems coming from angles formed on parallel and transversal line. Thank you for viewing, and may God bless you.